Hello fellow YouTubers. The hard disk has been formatted, so now we're going to go ahead and install the operating system. I'm going to use Mac OS 8. Mac OS 8. Mac OS 8.img. Once it decides to load, of course. Alright, it's now mounted. Go ahead and run the install file. Okay, since this is going over local talk, this is going to take a while, so I'll be back once the installer pops up. Okay, well that was going too slow, so I just said heck with it and went ahead and pulled out the SCSI CD-ROM drive. So I'm going to go ahead and put the disk in there and boot from it. Hold the C key down. Hopefully it boots the operating system. Try that again. It rejected the disk on me. There we go. Much better. So right now it's actually booting off of the operating system on the CD, so I can install everything that way. Macintosh hard disk drive and the legacy recovery disk, which was an Apple service disk, by the way. And it's strange how I got that disk, because I used to volunteer at the Full Circle group down in Woodlawn, which is the suburb of Cincinnati, Ohio. And there's a guy named Dave which taught calculus at NKU. And he used to be real big into Macintoshes. Well, he gave me a copy of that disc, which long since got scratched up, but I was able to make a copy of it even though some of the sectors were unreadable. It's floating around the web because I did share it with other people. And obviously it's got the same defects with some of the files not being readable, but the ones that I need to worry about are readable. So we're going to go ahead and install Mac OS 8. Do macOS 8.img, which is a disk copy document. It should go a lot faster because now we're running straight from CD using the SCSI bus instead of the Apple Talk. Mounting disk image. Skip the checksum verify because I don't need to worry about that. Then go ahead and run the installer. Welcome to Mac OS 8. So, agree. Alright, easy install. Install. Okay, so now it's copying the extensions and all that fun stuff for the install process. And this is going to take a while, so I'll be back when this gets done. Alright, macOS is installed, so we're going to go ahead and quit out of the installer. And restart the system. Booting off the hard drive. Rebuilding the desktop file, which is actually the system file with the resource manager and all that stuff stored on the hard drive, because it is a newer operating system. And look at the gray, nice and carbonized. Alright. System level macOS 8 is now installed. macOS Setup Assistant. I'm going to go ahead and close out of that. About this computer. 36 megabytes of memory. 29 unused. 6.8 megabytes being used by the macOS. Okay. Instead of it being 24 or something like it was before, this is a 32-bit clean operating system. It requires a 32-bit clean machine to run. So, oh, another new feature, that was embedded with macOS 8. You don't have to click and hold. It's already there. Appearance Manager. Go ahead and do our turquoise highlight text. This is really a user preference sapphire. There we go. With the yellow highlight. Alright. So now we got a sapphire highlighted menu bar. That's all user preference. Desktop pictures. Set desktop. Go ahead and pull up our monitors and sound control panel and get everything set up here. Let's see. I need more VRAM. Pull up the system volume all the way. Let's see. Picture. Select picture. Scale to screen. Set desktop. Alright, now we got the wonderful pictures, our desktop. So now we're going to go ahead and install macOS System Update 8.1. macOS 8.1 update. Self-mounting image. Verifying, skip. Update to macOS 8.1. Free update. Might as well, right? This machine is now running the absolute latest system software that the 68K could ever run. Go ahead and do an install. Continue. Agree. Options. So update Apple hard disk drivers. Okay, they start. Alright, now it's checking the hard disk to make sure there's going to be enough free space. That's going to update the Apple hard disk drivers for the HFS Plus system. That's another thing I should say. macOS 8 supports HFS Plus, which is the extended version of HFS. Think of DOS FAT and FAT32, which is HFS Plus. So the HFS Plus is like FAT32, so we can actually do, cannot be updated program because it's been formatted with the not, oh yeah, I know, of course. Remember FWB hard disk toolkit? Yeah. Alright, anyway. So this machine can now handle HFS Plus, so you can use its volume sizes as large as 4 gigabytes, if not more. Like I said, that machine here is running 20 gigabytes. So it lays it out. So I'm going to let this install. We're going to reboot this machine, and that's going to be the end of part 3. And part 4 will be actually moving the data over and getting the hard disk lined out and all that fun stuff. See you then.